Hey, welcome in everybody. Foxtrot here. Welcome to Foxtrot's Hangar. And I'm muted, I think, on Discord. Let me fix that. There we go. So yeah, oh man, Viper, every time it gets me every time, man. Oh man. So yeah, welcome to Foxtrot's Hangar. And I'm your host, Foxtrot, and with me is my in real life next door neighbor, good friend, and co-host at Foxtrot's Hangar, Mr. Treetop Flyer. And let's see, he's muted on Discord at the moment, but I'm sure we'll be picking up here in a moment. And with us also on voice channel is Stole Sim Pilot, otherwise known as Curtis.
Hey
Welcome in.
y'all.
Hey,
And Tree's just going to be a short minute. He's getting some things sorted out over there at the house, and he has a special guest tonight.
oh, very good, cool, cool. I
I
think
won't say who.
I think I know who it is, and I think he's been there before. And if he continues showing up over at Treetops, we might have to get him his own hat. He's gonna have to come up with a what do you call it? A nickname. What is that? What they call it in like when you're a fighter pilot and you get a name? Is it called a nick? Is that a nickname or is there another name for it?
I think there's another name for it, but that
Yeah,
they
I can't
call it.
remember. Can't remember. Yeah, we'll have to get him a hat maybe. So
Wonder if
yeah,
I
well,
accidentally stuck in
oh there he
here.
is. Hey Tree.
Hey, good evening, everyone.
Good evening. And yeah, good to see you again.
Good to see ya. I'm just getting set up here. I somehow screwed up the flight plan here, so I'll be with you guys in a second.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time. So, yeah, we're down here in New Zealand. Icebird for All, probably a couple months ago, had suggested um, uh, flying through New Zealand, and he gave a couple of airports, and it's actually a pretty long flight. It's kind of cutting right down the middle of New Zealand from north to south. So last Wednesday night we kicked it off, and we ended up at Wellington,
Click the light
and
weather
that's
off
where
just
we
for
are
a second so I
tonight.
can see what this
And
is and isn't.
All right, I'm heading for the numbers.
Oh, there you go. See that?
Viper Strike doing some modding, giving a splash out. Hey, Splasher, splash out. Splasher got a splash out. Uh, a shout out to Splasher. Thanks for that, Viper. Much appreciated. So yeah, we're cutting down through the middle of New Zealand. We're at Wellington, and we're gonna continue heading south down to what was the name of that airport down there? What is the name of that airport down there? Here, let's just take a look here. So here we are at Wellington.
NZWN.
We started out up here at was it Auckland International? That's where we started out, and then we're just cutting down through the middle of New Zealand. We ended up at Wellington last Wednesday. So today we're going to take off from Wellington and continue our journey to the south, kind of southwest, and we'll end up in Queenstown tonight. Raisins, thank you, man. God, time flies, guys. It just seems like somebody subbed, like it just seems Raisins subbed, and then boom, hits it up again. And time is flying by so fast. Thanks for making it fun with the subs and the and that Raisins. Much appreciated. Creep Top and I really appreciate the support.
Hey, Flux, would you mind putting that flight plan in chat.
In chat? Yeah, I think I can pull it up here.
I had it, but somehow I lost it. Now it wants to take me to somewhere in Twitch.
Will that link work for you?
Darn, I had it. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, it wants to.
Okay, so we're taking off from Wellington, heading down to the southwest. And there's going to be, I think, a river that we're going to be able to follow for a little ways. This will be pretty cool to see. But look at all these lakes and stuff we're going to be able to spot, right? As we're flying down. I got some touch and goes incorporated at a couple of airports. And like I said, we'll end up down here in Queenstown. But look at this area down here around Queenstown, these lakes over here, and all these little channels to explore. I don't think we're done with New Zealand. I think we're gonna, maybe come back here again. I got to throw in a U.S. National Park tour here and there, but I think tonight we'll make it all the way down to Queenstown, and I want to give everybody a heads up for next Wednesday. We'll probably take off out of Queenstown next Wednesday, but in helicopters. Okay, and I figured out where the filming location for Mission Impossible, I think 6 or 5, the Fallout episode where they had the helicopter chase, and the helicopter that they used that Tom Cruise was flying in that movie was the H-125, and there's a livery on FlightSim.to for the H-125, the same livery that was used in the movie. And I just downloaded that tonight. So I encourage folks to check that out. If you don't have the H-125, check it out and then look for that livery. We're gonna see if we can't recreate that helicopter chase scene. Probably next Wednesday is my expectation.
Oh, look right. There we go. Oh, I like that.
So look for that. And let me take a look at chat real quick while Treetop's getting squared away. Make sure I didn't miss anything.
Almost there.
Okay.
And
Oh, Viper says that my shoutouts were messed up. I'm gonna have to look at that. Great Ag, he's checking out the commands. Nice. We got that subscription from Raisins. Thanks again, Raisins. Let's see. Okay, all caught up, I think. Yep. Cool. So Viper, are my shoutouts messed up? Is that what you were saying? Oh, looking good, Tree. See you on the camera there.
okay, very good.
Oh, we got the echo.
Okay, and then let me load that. And I might add, I got a special guest again tonight.
Oh, you're
Mr.
echo.
Mike is
Echo.
with us.
Echo.
And he's enjoying. I've got voice on the display, so he's enjoying listening to us.
Hey, you've got that echo going on. I think your webcam mic is on. Tree, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I think your webcam mic is on.
Oh, thank you.
What are we doing for altitude today?
It looks like we
we
got some
go.
mountains coming up about 6,000, so between 6,500 and 7,000 for a portion of it, and then we can drop back down to like 5 or 4,500.
Okay. And that's gonna be NZWN. I apologize. It's taking me way too long to get going here. NC 1015, so I'm looking for 125.
Hey, Raisins, go ahead and, or Alec, throttle up and throttle down, and I'll tell you if I hear anything.
There it is. Okay, should be loading in here.
Somebody in a Mooney.
I'm not hearing anything, Raisins and Alec. I think we're good.
Okay, should
Nice.
be able to see some other folks, I hope. We're on West USA.
Correct.
Correct. There you go. NX Cub.
Oh, there we go. There's somebody. Get out of the way here.
So let's give a shout out to Treetop's guest, Mike, and I don't know, maybe in chat folks can do the waving thing or something like that and say, "Hey, Mike." And Treetop, we need to have Mike come up with his nickname. You got Treetop Flyer, I got Foxtrot, and I was saying earlier that we might have to get Mike a hat if he's going to be a return guest.
I think so. I think we got to come up with a nickname. Well, besides Treetop Flyer, there's a lot of times he forgets that name and he calls me loser. Not sure what that means. So I don't know. Maybe we'll have to work on that part and see what we can come up with.
I like what Great Ag wrote in chat. He wrote Mike as in like microphone. Mike.
Yeah, we got to give him a microphone. That's the next thing.
But that could be his that could be his nickname, like Mike, like microphone, MIC.
Oh yeah, Mike. Yeah, MIC.
Like a microphone. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. We'll come up with something.
Mr. Microphone. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Well, good stuff. I'm finally ready to go here, and my apologies for being late, and looking forward to it's going to be a fun time.
Yep, we're gonna take off here on 3-4, and then not quite do a 180, but we're gonna be turning around and doing a heading on like 206. There is a VOR station here at Wellington that I did tune in, and if anybody else is interested in using VOR navigation, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot tonight. The VOR station here at Wellington is 112.30. I'll put that in chat. What'd I say? 112.30. And then there's another VOR station down at our destination, so it's going to be out of range for quite a while until we get closer. But that VOR, that's Queenstown, is 113.60. And I'm going to be flying a course of, I think this course will work, 207 on the course indicator.
That's what I got, 207.
Okay. Cool. All right, and with that, help me out, chat. Let's kick some tires and light some fires. Light it up in chat. Here we go.
Let's hit it.
We're full.
I don't know if I hit live weather here, so I'll be right behind you guys.
Live weather is very windy.
Yep, I'm live weather. Okay, here we go.
We have a bit of a crossing tailwind, which would help us on our journey tonight, because it's going to be a little over 2 hours. So I've got live weather on.
Okay, I do too.
You're up.
Crap.
And this is an absolutely gorgeous area right here.
Boy, it sure is.
Great Ag, Curtis, Treetop, Raisins, Alec. Looking good, man, everybody. Look how gorgeous this is. This is such a sweet little town. I'm getting buffeted around a little bit. Okay, we need to start climbing to like 6,500. Everybody's making that crosswind turn, looking good. Whoops, wrong way. There goes Alec. Alec is on the roll, looking good, bud. Look at those swells coming in. Whoa. I gotta get on course here.
Toast is on the move.
There he goes. Yep, rolling. Okay, landing lights coming off. Let me get my other nav lights on. Okay, I'm gonna get back inside and take a look at my course here. Ooh, I'm about to overshoot it. I'm watching this needle come into the middle there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, fella. Easy, fella. Come on. Just bring it in. There we go. That's close enough. Okay, let's flip this over to nav. That and that. Boom. Okay, it should pick up that course. We'll continue our climb.
I think maybe I should have got something a little faster, Phlox, because I'm gonna. This Cub's not gonna. What are you cruising at? Probably 140.
Right now I'm at ground speed is 112 at the moment.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully I keep up with this thing. I didn't think about that.
Where's it at? On the couch, I think.
Boy, that water is just beautiful.
Isn't that something? Yeah, we got a little wind today, so we got a little surface action there. I'm a little high now though.
Yeah, it's showing 20 to 23 right now.
A bit of a crosswind.
Yeah, we do. See, that's somebody right.
Still climbing. Passing through 4,000. Great Ag QC, what are you flying tonight? Yeah, I remember.
Did you ask me what I'm flying?
No, I was asking Great AG, Great Ag.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Oh, he's flying the Mooney. That's the Mooney that Curtis saw. I'm pushing like 100 knots indicated right now. I'm slowing my roll a little bit. I don't know how you're doing there on airspeed tree.
Let's see. I'm doing 114.
Well,
Okay.
that's pretty good. I'm at 80 in the climb.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm passing through 6,005 or 5,500 at the moment. Cool. And people that are new to VOR navigation, one of the cool things about it is when you tune in a VOR station, you have a couple of things. You have your distance from the VOR station, and in this case, we're flying away from the VOR station, so you can see the nautical miles increasing as we're flying further and further away from it. So that's pretty cool. Then you have a ground speed reference. So this is our indicated airspeed plus the wind pushing us as well. So this is our ground speed, which is 112, as opposed to the air that's pushing in on the pitot tube, is right around 100 knots. So we got about a 12 knot tailwind pushing us right now. But that's a little bit of extra information you get from tuning in a VOR that comes in handy. And so I've got the Wellington VOR tuned in here, and it's on my NAV1 radio, and the NAV1 radio is tied in to this course selector. I tuned in 207 degrees, and I'm flying away from the VOR, which is why I see a little white arrow down here. It's pointing behind me, and that's telling me that I'm flying in the opposite direction. See the arrow up here? This is my direction of travel. So I'm flying in the opposite direction, so I'm flying away from the VOR station on this course. If I wanted to fly to that VOR station, then I'd put in a course of like 30 or whatever that is, right? And then it would spin me around, and then this arrow and this arrow would be in the same direction, and I'd be flying to the VOR. But I'm just scratching the surface of VOR navigation. I've been doing it a while, but I know a little bit. Like Treetop says, enough to get into trouble. How's our altitude right now?
I'm climbing. I'm right with you guys.
I
was just showing Mike on the Garmin here. It shows. I love that radar on the Garmin. You see those little planes there, the white ones? That's Phlox and company right there.
Oh wait, let me pull up your screen.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You can hit my screen.
Oh no, you don't. You're not sharing yet.
Oh, whoops. Boy, I'm just slow all over the place tonight. Good Lord. Let's try that.
Okay, let me get the screen share up and running here. Full screen. Turn that off. Bada bing, bada boom. And then I should be able to hit this. There it is. And now I'm going to adjust your screen so it fills up the whole area. Remember we talked about that? So let me do that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I'll fix that in a second. There we go. And now we need to move this underneath this other stuff here. Let's see here. Do that. Now I need to move my camera down. We hadn't tested this after I'd made these changes to the template here. There it is. Let me move this down. Put that behind. Come on. Nope. Right there. Oh, I see what's happening. Well, that's not cool. Yeah, that little black band is blocking it. How am I going to fix that here? How can I fix that?
Better to block my face than your face. Hey, Sleeper Chris.
Hey, Sleeper Chris, welcome in, bud. Got some technical stuff I'm working on right now just to get this situated. This will work. There we go. And then I got to do something similar to yours. How can I do yours here?
Finally got leveled off. Now I'm pulling on you guys.
Nice. Come on. That's good for now. I'll work on that a little bit later. I can turn that other one off. Where is it? Right there. Boom. There we go. Okay. Oh, hey, Sleeper. I'm just reading the chat there. Yeah, we have Treetop sharing his screen on Discord. And in the past, it's got the black bands around it. But I made a new template that's kind of hollow. You know, it's got a hole in it. And that way, the black bands can hide behind everywhere except for where the hole is. Anyways, so I was just getting that set up. And it looks like I need to move the HUD up. Let me see if I can do that. So we can see that HUD. Hopefully it's not moving it on the other screen. Okay, that looks good. Okay, now why were we showing your screen, Treetop? I don't remember now.
The Garmin for the people.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So yeah, go ahead and show us the people on your Garmin there, bud. Tree, can you hear me?
My mic was up there, so I was.
You're
just
batting
gonna hit
1,000.
select.
You're batting 1,000.
And let's see if I can't catch the heading here.
So yeah, you wanted to show us on the Garmin how you can see people, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's why we wanted to share your screen. I forgot completely why we were sharing your screen.
Well, exactly. 1 second here. Let's see. Is autopilot on? Been a while. I hardly ever use the autopilot, and I'll do that later. Anyways, let's see. Where are you guys? Right there. Coming up right on you anyways. So I was going to hit the director. I didn't do the VOR work like you did because you always, with my late start and that sort of thing, but I'm glad you're doing it. And yeah, and that overlay, Flux, let's see, what was that overlay that you had?
Yeah, so this is an overlay where we can stay on our normal Foxtrot's hanger overlay, right? Or I have a special one for Treetop that I need to adjust as well. So let me get that
Look at
adjusted.
that. We got a boat on doesn't that look like Sophie's Island? There's Voyager. Is that good or what? Okay, my guest here tonight likes it a lot.
Oh, nice.
In fact, he was quite vocal about it. I think really what we could, I think his name. We started with Mike. I think we'll just call him Hot Mike.
Hot Mike. Here you go. That's funny.
Yeah, Hot Mike. Yeah, nice job, Flox. Nice
Thank you.
job on that.
Oops.
We may have to raise up to 8,000.
Okay, let me get this figured out here. What am I doing? Okay, so there's that. I need that, and I want that to be behind this, I think. Okay, but then I get those black bands. So this one doesn't have, I didn't do the, yeah I did, didn't I? I gotta put this behind the template. I gotta put the template on top. There we go. Now I need to put tree webcam on top. Like that. And let's shrink this down a little bit. There we go. Good. Okay, that's looking better. Yep, that 3-hour tour that Voyager went on ended up in more than a 3-hour tour, it looks like. Little bird watching activity taking place up there in that tree fort. Sergeant Staff. Yeah, welcome in, Sergeant Staff. I waved at you earlier. Welcome in, bud. Sergeant Staff says that it looks like they put the main mast on the wrong side of the boat. It's coming out of the bottom. I think you're muted again, Tree. I'm not hearing you if you're talking.
Oh, sorry. Oh, my headset here. No, that's. Oh, you're right. Very observant, Sergeant Staff. Those are for when they shoot out of the bottom of the boat when you don't want to drop an anchor. They're just called automatic pilings. They shoot out of the bottom and anchor you and then raise you up.
Alec, I did not know until just now. I saw your chat. I'm climbing. Oh, man. Boy, we're just, you know, we're firing on whatever cylinder we decide to fire on tonight.
Yeah, we are. I think I picked a little too slow aircraft here. I'm clipping along at about 119 here. But maybe lower altitude I'll do maybe a little better.
Yeah, let's give Sergeant Staff a shout out here. Here we go.
You're more than just an investor. You're an owner. Discover the value of ownership at Vanguard.com. Fund shareholders own the funds that own Vanguard. Vanguard Marketing Corporation Distributor.
Okay, Sergeant Staff, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping in.
Good night. We'll see you, bud. Yeah, he's got to go to work. Dagnabbit. All right, I'm gonna start looking at my flying here for a minute. Do I still have the VOR tuned in? I do. I have an arrow here. Okay, so the VOR is still working. That's good. Okay. B, altitude. I'm gonna level it off at, I think, at 7,000, which I'm almost there.
10.
Are you heading up to 10?
Yeah, that way I can clear this mountain in front of me.
Okay, I'll continue up to then. Okay, then the next thing I want to do is check my mixture. Okay, so let me take a look at my RPMs down here and see what I can do with my mixture as we're climbing. There it goes, right there. Okay, still climbing.
That
Nice.
tallest peak on the right over there, I think's at around 9,600 because my GPS got rid of the warning sign for it.
Okay. Where's my screen? Right there. Where's my template? Well, my template needs to go above my screen. Let me see what happens if I move it. There, that's better. Yeah, that should work. Alright, passing through 9,000. Wish us luck. Let's take a look outside. So we crossed the water. Treetops back there. Raisins looking good. There's Alec. Coming in on my 6. Got a great AG right up ahead. There's Curtis. Pushing 10,000. As am I. Just about to level out at 10,000. Who else do we got? Oh, look at this terrain down here, guys. Wow. Okay, let me get leveled out here.
I got positive 22 on the speed up here at 10,000.
Let me get her trimmed. So right now I'm watching the vertical speed indicator, which is right here. See if I get it trimmed for 0. She's bucking around a little bit here. I'm going to slow my roll a little bit. What's my ground speed? 130? 120?
What number do you want to hit for the ground speed?
Probably 110-ish. That way,
Alright, I'll pull it back.
yeah, that way we can kind of stay grouped up a little bit here.
It's averaging about 155 on mine.
I think, Flox, what I might do is do a start from NZKI with the Baron and meet you guys, because I'm not going to keep up with you.
Okay.
So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm behind everybody here, that's fine. But if I did that now, I could meet up with you guys. I'll see you coming. So you'll see me coming right from in front of you here.
All right, sounds good. We'll look for you up ahead of us. So anybody else have a slower plane in chat? Let me know. And if you do have a slower plane, let me know what the airspeed is, and we'll see if we can't match it a little bit. And check out what Viper did. He had a great flight over the Adriatic coast of Croatia earlier today. That's pretty country too, if I do say so myself. Viper Strike with a shout out. There we go.
I believe I'm going to probably pick what place we're going to head Sunday. But I believe we're actually going to be heading.
All right, if nobody else has a slower aircraft, I'm going to go ahead and start cruising around 170, 180, I think. I'm pumping it up. That way we'll get to our destination, hopefully.
I give you 155 ground speed.
Okay. Let's see what I can do here.
Let me know when you're coming up on me, and I'll give me a little bit of heads up, and I'll put some power back into it.
Okay. I'm coming up on 137 ground speed. And for those that are new to this, this is where I'm looking. 153. 164. Yeah, we're getting about 10 to 12 knots. Hopefully I'm not missing anything in chat. Yep, I think we're good. Good. Yeah, happy hump day, everybody. It's Wednesday.
Got eyes on the tree.
Roger that. Okay, I'm coming up on you, Curtis. You're off my right wing over there.
And 4 going back up to 27 on the manifold.
And grade AG, we're on your 6. Oh, this is a cool little canyon up ahead of us.
Well, that peak's over 10. I'm getting my warning back again.
Yep, I'm coming on your 6-2, grade AG. Now that we're pushing it a little bit. Nice. Alright, so one thing to call out on the VOR navigation, you can see that I've got my VOR station tuned in at Wellington. We're still getting, receiving a signal because I've got the little white flag arrow here, okay? And this is indicating that we're flying from the VOR, okay? And so this is nav1. This is the nav1 indicator here, and then this is where you set your course, and this is tuned into nav1. And so that's how we're flying, using that course off that VOR at the moment. But
And
over
here we go.
up and away. But over here, I've got the Queenstown VOR tuned in at 113.60, and you'll notice this is nav2.
Over
Okay.
there. There's my gang.
And nav2 does not have any flags activated yet. Okay? That's because we're too far away. Once we get close enough to receive a signal, one of these flags will light up, and then we can start using it for navigation. I just wanted to call that out.
We're going to hit them off at the pass here.
No pun intended there, Tree. Look at this pass.
Oh, man. That is sweet.
It's glorious, man.
Yeah, you heard that. I'm going to hit them off in the pass. Yeah.
Yep.
I was telling Mr. Mike here what we're doing here.
Hot Mike?
So Mike, I think he's ready to get flight sim for himself. And I'm going to watch nav map here and see if I can't catch you guys on my Garmin and come across here. I think, looking out my window, I'm still going to want to come a little bit towards the west. A little more towards the west. Time I catch you.
Yeah, that's great. That's correct. Great ag. Oh, is it ag? Am I saying it correctly, or should I say great AG? Or great ag QC? Great ag, I think. Great ag. But yeah, you're correct. We do need to be. It's line of sight with the VOR stations, so a mountain can block the radio signal. So yeah, that's definitely something to consider.
I'll say one thing. I'm glad Great Ag had his gear up. I would have taken it off just then. He must be running GPS too.
Oh, great. Okay. All right, cool, great. Appreciate it. Ooh, go back to that view, Tree.
This view?
No, the external view that you had from the side. Yeah.
There.
Yeah, look at
How
that.
about that? There you guys are. and I'm trying to find the right course. Hopefully to intersect you and catch you.
Hey, can Mike hear me? Can Hot
Yeah,
Mike?
he can.
Okay, Hot Mike can hear me. So Hot Mike,
Yeah.
if you
Yes,
end up flying with us, and you're open to streaming with us, you don't. If you want to stream with a webcam, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But if you want to share your screen, like Treetop is, I could set you up with one of these overlays, one of these templates, and it could be like, hey, thanks for tuning in to Station Hot Mic or Hot Mic Station.
Oh, that's perfect.
Welcome to Hot Mic Station.
That is perfect.
Now, can you run those overlays? Like if somebody else is streaming too, would that be conflicting?
So what do you mean? I'm not sure. I know what you mean.
Like if I'm streaming, and then if you were to put my video up there, what I see,
I could do
would
that.
that conflict with mine?
Okay, so let's.
Would it conflict with your stream?
Yes.
No. What you would do is, the way I would pull it in is you could share your screen on Discord, which would not interfere with your stream at all. And then I would watch your stream on Discord and pull it in and use it as a source.
Well, that's cool.
And we're having pretty good luck with Treetop. Treetop is on a 4K television, and Discord is handling it very nicely.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Which is nice. And now I've got myself.
Well, hello
Okay.
there.
Now I can watch a little bit easier. I think I got to adjust here a little bit though, because what's your airspeed right now, Flox?
151 indicated. 151 indicated.
What's your airspeed?
And ground speed is 174.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, very good. Okay, so I'm right at 169, so I'm a little bit quicker. Looking at you guys, and I'm still. Yeah, I'm going to overshoot you here because I'm coming up on the flight plan. But I can turn on the flight plan and then slow down. You guys will catch me.
Sounds
I
like
got here a little quicker than I thought.
All right, sounds like a plan. So, a couple things. I want to give a shout out to STW 222.
What the fuck say? What the fuck say?
Hello, Mooney.
What the fuck say? What does the fuck say?
Okay, see that yellow line now? We're going to turn.
Nice. Welcome in, STW. STW 222. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. That was a great welcome, man. Welcome into everybody. Viper Strike, thanks for the shout out. Much appreciated. Thanks for landing here. Nice. Nice. Welcome in, everybody. So you're just joining us. I'm Foxtrot, if you're new to the Foxtrot's Hangar channel. And right above me is my in real life next door neighbor, good friend and co-host here at Foxtrot's Hangar, Treetop Flyer. And with Treetop Flyer is his guest, his good friend, Mike, who just earned the nickname Hot Mike tonight. And with me on the voice,
He said he loves it.
nice. And with me on voice channel with Treetop and I is Stoll Sim Pilot, otherwise known as Curtis. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Yep.
Hey, Flox, you can check out that Discord and see if you can see anything.
Okay, I have to set up, for me to pull it in, I have to set up a source. Do I have one for you yet? I do not have one for you yet. So let me copy, what if I can copy this? Let me copy, copy this, duplicate. I'll call it Curtis. Okay, and then we're going to get rid of this text and say properties, text. It's going to be Curtis K. Val. Say okay. And then we're going to say as a source, I'm going to have to pull up your Discord video. Yeah, then I have to cancel trees to pull up yours.
Okay.
We have another way of doing it also, but what I'll do it for now. Just are you streaming right now also, Curtis?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so let me stop this.
Yeah, if you just want to check it and see if it works, because I have it tagged into the Windows Mixed Reality, so you actually see one picture instead. If I capture my screen, you're going to see both eyes being in VR.
Okay, I see your Discord right now. I'm seeing your Discord right now.
Oh, that's all you see?
Yeah. And then this, I want to say, I want to pull in window capture, Curtis, Discord. Almost there, chat. Say okay.
That one.
There it is. Say okay. And move that underneath the text. So we have an image now. And theoretically, your stream should still be running with no problem.
Still running.
There you go.
Nice.
Nice sunset or sunrise over there. So yeah, thanks for it works. Thanks for bearing with me, chat. So what we're looking at right now is Curtis Cabau's session with the flight sim, but he's using VR, and so he set it up to where only one of the lenses that he sees out of is being displayed on his Discord, and so to us it looks like kind of like a normal flight sim, screen, but it's a little bit jittery and stuff because of his head movements and stuff and the tracking and stuff that it's doing. But it's coming across very nicely. And the only
cool.
So the only problem with doing it this way that I'm learning is now I have to go back and turn treetops back on, because I have some buttons that I can push just to bring up treetops view, but now I can't push the button because I'm not watching his screen anymore. So there is another solution that we use, Curtis, called OBS Ninja, that we've had success with in the past also. And I'll introduce you to that and get you set up with the link, and then we can try it with that as well. But nice, yeah, that's working.
Yeah, that's
All right.
pretty cool.
Okay, Viper.
Appreciate it.
Oh, you bet. Viper says he's heading off for the night. Thanks, Viper, for supporting us as doing some modding tonight. Skyman says this is trippy. Bad Turbulence says that's cool. Checking that out. Normal cockpit view, yeah, it looks great. So yeah, it's coming across okay. Even it's VR, but we're seeing it just fine. There's a good level of detail and everything. There's the exterior view. Yep. And then Curtis, when you get a chance, you can watch the VOD at about the 1 hour mark, and you'll be able to see how it looked, okay?
And for you, I've been sneaking a peek under the lens.
Cool. Yeah, on my old machine too, Jay. The FPS on my old machine, it could not handle it. But I'm happy to say that my current machine I'm using, which is a laptop that Treetop let me borrow, is handling it just fine. So Curtis, Bad Turbulence is curious if those are G2 VR glasses.
Yes, they are.
That's affirmative.
Those are G2 VR glasses?
Yeah, the HP Reverb G2s.
Wow,
bang
they
for
look
the buck.
pretty good.
Can you lean into your Garmin so we can see the numbers and stuff? Nice.
Wow. And just out of curiosity, what resolution are you running there, Curtis?
Max on everything, and I forgot what I had the resolution set to.
Can you DM Treetop the resolution sometime?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
You
that'd be
got the same
great.
headset?
And why does Treetop want to know? Did Treetop get something?
Yeah, I ended up the Quest 2 like Phlox has. So thanks to Papa Mish and Phlox to help me get that set up. But VR flying is just amazing, I have to say. It's just a whole different experience. And so yeah, we had lots of fun. Had fun on it today, and so I'm liking that. But I'm all interested in any kind of solution, and especially that one too. So we'll have to check that out. But I'm sure happy with what we were doing yesterday and today. And oh, 2160. Okay.
Wonder why I couldn't click on anything.
Oh, with the eye. So what is different? So what is different is when you're looking at your screen and you're looking at your cockpit in the screen, it's two-dimensional. Okay? So, you know, like your yoke is kind of flat, if you will, against the dash behind it, okay? Yeah, if you kind of, you know, lean way over a little bit, you'll start to see the yoke moving and independent of the dash a little bit, right? But it's two-dimensional. It's still they're still kind of like fixed together, if you will, when you're looking at objects that are separated from one another. But what 3D does in the goggles is the spatial awareness of where the yoke is in relation to the dash behind it. It's like real life. In any type of head movement, you're looking at that yoke from any different angle, and it's like it sticks out. And when you put the goggles on, your field of view is kind of all around. You don't see the room that you're in when you're looking at a monitor. Your field of view is only what you're seeing in the sim, so it gives you this sense of immersiveness, like you're kind of in a confined space when you're inside of a cockpit, because everywhere you look, it's like you're inside the cockpit with that three-dimensional aspect incorporated into it. It just makes it more real life, more immersive. And it's a pretty cool experience. It's a really cool experience. I hope I described that well.
Oh, it sure does. It's
Yeah,
like
boy.
actually sitting in the aircraft. So if you can think of looking at a car dash, you can look at lots of pictures of a car dash, but actually you get in the car, it feels way different than looking at a picture. You see the car all around you. Same thing with the cockpit in VR. It's like it's everything's there wherever you look, from the door handle to get in and out of the aircraft to the overheads, whatever above you, to the whole panel in front of you and the yoke and all of the switches wherever they might be. Pretty amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like you said. I mean, if I got switches behind the yoke, I'm having to lean up and look behind it or to the side of it just to be able to actuate those switches. And then over time of wearing the glasses for so long, you learn, like, not to stick your head out the window.
Yeah, so that's really cool. Yeah, you have to PM me on those glasses. I'd like to look at them.
And 4. As far as a resolution, I'm not sure mine will exactly work for you, considering there are 2 different screens inside between the 2 different sets. But we can probably get you up to a real nice crystal clear one.
Well, the Quest 2's good, but I'm interested in any and all solutions. 'Cause I'm having fun with that, but yeah, I'm still interested in other solutions. So that'd be fun to see. But I just the initial experience. We were in Papua New Guinea last night with Papa Mish and Phlox and doing those short fields with NX Cubs, and just absolute blast. And boy, when you're coming in on a short final like that, you're doing a short base and a short final, and you're looking out the side window, you flying by the seat of your pants, for lack of a better term. Just amazing sensation that you get.
I mean, it's so much better especially when you're turning like that. You can just look your head over, and you don't have to worry about trying to turn your view or this or that. And the way it jumps, it's just not fluid. This right here, you have the chance to look anywhere you want, anytime you want, however you want, and see what you need to see right then and there, and not have to worry about the screen. Like, you hit that button and waiting for it to go over there to it. Your head, it's just instantaneous.
Yeah, just amazing.
Hey,
But
Curtis, what system did you have? I'm gonna put it in chat for people.
oh, for the computer?
No, the goggles.
Oh, it's the HP Reverb G2.
HP Reverb G2, and then Tree.
I've got the Quest 2 like you do. HG or HD?
Oculus Quest 2.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the meta one. Which I've heard a lot of good things about the Quest.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. My PC can throw more at it than it has, but which is a good thing because the frame rate doesn't suffer at all, and yeah, and the images are crisp and so forth. So yeah, I'm just a whole different experience. And then having Mike over here this afternoon, I was able to introduce him to the space station, so he could.
Oh, good.
Watching that, and let him sit in a couple of different cockpits, and he tried a roller coaster out in VR and was pretty amazed. I got a picture of him with the goggles on and his mouth wide open. I'm going to send it to his kid.
That's awesome. I didn't know you guys were doing that. That's awesome.
I thought, what did Phlox do to me when I had his set on? Aha! I'm going to do that to Mike.
That's awesome.
I mean, I'd like to try out the, what is it called? The Pimax.
Oh, I haven't heard of those.
Yeah, the Pimax 8K. That would probably be my next purchase for VR goggles. I think last I looked, they're around $1,200.
$1,200.
Yeah.
Well, that's cheaper than the Quest Pro.
I mean, the reverbs I got, they were only like, I think I got it on sale. It's like 150 off of 500. I think they were selling for $499 and 150
Okay.
off. I mean, HP, they run sales on their website all the time. You usually get them for $50 off, but there's a couple times a year where they do the $150 off.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll have to check into both those. Well, I'm just cruising along here at 135. Hope that's not too fast.
Uh-oh. I'm running into some problems here.
What
I
you
see
got, buddy?
that.
My autopilot seems like it's acting up.
Ooh, somebody's having a malfunction. You better switch to your secondary.
I was going to go to heading mode. I got to get back on the magenta line here. So when we got to that, there's a little airport called Hammer Springs that we just flew over, and using the VOR course, there was a slight turn at Hammer Springs to go on a slightly different heading that I couldn't use that course indicator for anymore. So I was switching to heading mode, and in switching to heading mode, I am screwing something up. It's not complying. We'll see if I get it going here in a minute.
And Jay Gibbs, it's the one semi tower's i9 12th generation GPU. Oh, graphics. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the 3080 Ti is the GPU.
If you're going VR, don't use AMD. They have a thing for killing VR headsets.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah, I had the AMD card kill my last HP Reverb. I sent it in, they fixed it, sent me a new one, and switched cards, and haven't had an issue since with NVIDIA.
I'll be darned.
Didn't know that.
Okay, we're over the higher mountains. So I'm gonna start dropping altitude here. We got a touch and go at Darfield Airport. It's NZDF up ahead, so I'm gonna start dropping altitude to be able to make that touch and go.
Okay.
I see Alec up ahead of me. Also, Jay has a 3070. He says it's okay, but he feels like he has to run really low settings. Do you feel like you have to run really low settings, Tree?
No. What I discovered today is, from the flight sim side of it, you can throw everything at it on a VR graphics, and the Quest will just take what it'll take. What I did run into problems with, if you try to adjust the megahertz, I think it was, it likes 70, and if you try to go 80, 90, or 120, then it warns you that I'm not sure this is going to work. So, but I only tried it once, so more to come on that one.
Yeah, I mean, as long as your visuals are smooth and everything, I wouldn't play with it too much. I'm running straight 90 on mine. Sometimes it'll only run 60, but I mean, it's still clear either way.
Yeah, the close-up stuff is super clear. I'm sure happy with it. But like tonight, here we are up at 10,000 feet, and you can see way off in the distance. And you've got, depending on what your settings are, you've got lots of detail way off there. And when you're flying VR, I've noticed you don't have that detail way out there that you do like in this 2D mode.
That is true.
So I think what I like VR is like when we're doing the Papua New Guinea stuff, we're doing, you know, short flights, crosswind landings, that sort of thing.
Alec, can you hear that on the stream?
No.
I'm asking Alec. I think he can. Oh, I overtook him. He says yes, he can hear it. I have some laser pew 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 sounds as I was coming up on him. Oh, that's great. There he is over there. Looking good in that Model 10 over there. Boy, it sure is choppy up here, guys.
They're gonna get all that stuff off the mountains too.
Yeah. Hey, that just makes it more realistic, you know? She'll hold together. You hear me, baby? Hold together. Nice. That's a cool looking plane, Alec. I really like that plane.
What's he in?
It's a Beechcraft Model 10, Model 10.
Oh, nice. Is that the stagger wing?
Yeah. Boy. Formation flying is hard in a 22-17, 22 knot crosswind.
Well, I mean, that's just about how I have to do to keep up with your flying.
Oh, man. Hey, no punches below the belt, Curtis. That's funny.
All right, you were in bumpy weather. We'll let that slide.
Are you on me right now?
No, I'm
Okay.
10,000 off to your 4 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah, looking good there. Nice. Here's treetop ahead of me. Looking good. Boy, she's bumpy today.
Definitely tell the difference between navigational routes. Yours compared to direct GPS.
Right? And I do not have that VOR station anymore. I'm missing my arrows. And the white arrow has gone down here. So it could be because of the altitude. I'm down below the mountains, or distance. There's a tree up ahead.
I'm just doing a 360 around you guys so we're grouped up a little bit better.
Cool. All right. We can do a full stop at Darfield and maybe have a bio break.
Okay.
So that's about probably another 40 or 50 miles up ahead of us.
Yeah, that won't take long.
I think it's going to be... There's a little mountain ridge there up ahead of us. It might be on the other side of that one. What I'm thinking.
I'm trying to look here on the map. Versus you and the map. Yeah, you see that last tall mountain that you can see right there after after that valley? It should be on the other side of that.
Oops. So yeah, this tall mountain, I think here. Yeah, right, that's what I was thinking too. Okay, got that. Got it on heading mode. Let me turn this on. Let me turn this on and cross my fingers that this works. Here's great down there at 4,900 feet. Treetops coming up on my 6. Nice job, tree. Looking good, bud. Ooh, Alec,
Thank
nice.
you.
I could hear that, Alec. I could hear that radial engine, man. It was glorious. As you went by. Cool. Alright, autopilot seems to be functioning. I'm going to hold this altitude for a little bit until we get past that little mountain range up ahead of us. It was close, right? Hmm. There we go. We're missing our name tags there after I move stuff around. Alright, so here's a look at a little nav map to give you guys a little idea of kind of where we're at. So we're coming into this little kind of valley-like area here, which is what we're seeing off my nose. And then right across here is that little mountain range that's kind of sticking up off our nose. And then right on the other side of that is the airport that we're going to do a full stop at. So yeah, I think it's right on the other side of this mountain range right here. Plenty of farmland where we're at right now. If there's no mountains, then it looks like they've got some farmland going on. Oh, nice flyover, great. Oh, look at that river you're about ready to fly over. A lot of sediment coming down there. Coming out of the mountains. Looking good up there, Raisins. 12,000 feet. High and dry. Along with Curtis there at 8,000. Got Alec off my right wing there. Treetop Flyer off my left wing. Anybody below me? Nope. Yeah, look at that little river there. It's cool. Oh, great. Great's following the river. Little nap of the earth flying there. Nice. Oh! Tanks! I told myself I was going to handle my tanks tonight. Well, I blew that. There we go. No, I'm not a little unbalanced. Let's take a look at my fuel. See what I'm afraid to look. I'm afraid to look. So yeah, I was on the right tank, and look at my left tank, it's almost full. So I'm a little bit unbalanced. About every 20 or 30 minutes I should have been switching back and forth between the tanks. Alright, I think I can drop down a little bit more. Okay, this airport, Darfield Airport, NZDF, is... Oh, now I get those backwards now. Let me take a look here. Its elevation is 1,198 feet. And I'm about 5,000 feet. So approach altitude would be about 2,100 feet. So I got a few thousand feet to drop here. See what I can do over these mountains. And then, what do we got? We got 2 runways to choose from. It's a kind of like an X pattern. And it looks like we're going to want 2-8. So 2-8 it is. 2-8 for arrival. Here's what I'm looking at. So we've got a wind coming out 14, 12 knots. Kind of out of the northwest there. So 2-8 would put us with the wind on our nose. So we'll come in on 2-8. Okay, going manual. Autopilot's coming off. And let's get set up for 2-8. I think we'll do a left downwind. So we'll cross over midfield. And then do a left downwind and on in. It's pretty choppy down here, isn't it, Great? Are you on live weather, Great? Cool little reservoir or something off to the right over there. Yeah, it is bumpy. Yep. Woo! Gotta watch that vertical speed over these mountains. Does anybody have the airport in sight? I don't quite have it in sight yet.
Negative. It should be up there between those 2 darker little medium mountains up there, them 2 black ones.
You alright?
It's right before it.
Darfield traffic, Piper 6318 Romeo, 10 miles the northeast, inbound for midfield approach, full stop 27, Darfield. .28. Whoops. Not 27. Whew. Oh, that's a pretty picture. Raisins is descending, looking good.
It's paved or grass out here?
Looks like grass.
Alright, bye-bye autopilot. Dee-doop.
And Darkville traffic, Piper 6318 Romeo, 5 miles to the northeast, inbound for a midfield approach, left downwind, full stop, 28, Darfield. Okay, so I want, what, 2,500 is my target altitude right now. Almost there. 3,000-ish. I still don't really have the airport in sight. I think I see it now. It's an X right off my nose. Right under
X.
treetop. Yep, right there. All right.
Darfield traffic, Cessna November 1 Zulu is on final. Runway 28, Darfield.
Nice. Hey, gears coming down. Darfield traffic, Piper 638 Romeo, 1 mile to the northeast at approach altitude 2,500. Crossing midfield for left downwind 28, full stop. Darfield, I think I said too much.
Perfect. It's the people that say too little.
And Darfield traffic, Piper 608 Romeo, crossing midfield for left downwind, 28, full stop, Darfield.
This crosswind's bad.
Darfield traffic, Piper 631 Romeo on the downwind, full stop, 28, Darfield. Woo! Darfield traffic, Piper 631 Romeo. On short final for full stop, 28, Darfield.
Darfield traffic, Cessna 1 Zulu, clarity active.
Oh man, this is gonna be rough. This is choppy. Come on, baby. Gears down. Oh, mixture full forward, got it. Come on, baby. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Woo! That was an experience, I have to say. All right, let's switch over to the treetop here. Oh, treetop's touching down.
Is it just me, or do you see two planes higher than you right now?
I'll take a look here in a second.
I see 2 planes higher. Alex high.
Yeah, I see 2 planes higher. Yep. I wonder if they do they have scenery? You guys have scenery for this airport by chance? Parking brake is set. Let's kill the engine. There we go. And we'll turn off our electronics. There we go. Continue.
Now, wasn't your plane turbocharged?
Yes.
So you skipped the whole 2-minute cooldown?
Yeah, I didn't even know about it. Thanks for telling me. I didn't know. I didn't realize.
Yeah, any turbo, if when you've been running at high speed and everything, you need to let them cool down before you shut the engine down. Or the oil and the water, if it's water cooled too, it'll just sit there and boil inside the turbo.
Ooh. Okay, so here, I'll tell you what. Let me get this thing fired back up again. Hopefully I can save it. Uh-oh. She doesn't want to do a hot start.
I mean, I don't know if the sim renders that, but good practice.
Okay, fuel pump on. Oh, mixture. That's why it's doing it. There we go. And I'll just let her idle. Oh, no. Hey, Papa Mish.
What do you mean with oh no?
Yeah, that was it for you. That was for my engine dying.
Oh, okay. Those are the two syllables you don't want to hear the
when you come on.
click onto a chat.
That's funny. That's great. All right, so we're actually taking an intermission right now. We're going to take a bio break. So I'm going to throw up a little intermission screen thing, and we'll be right back.
Well, I will do the same. I just finally got internet about 3 minutes ago.
Oh wow!
From had an outage all day and about half of yesterday. So
wow!
I'm having withdrawals really bad, so I came in to see you guys.
Oh, perfect, man. Well, welcome in. The hangar door is always cracked open for you, bud.
Thanks. See ya.
We'll be right back. Hey, I come back to a raid. Oh, my camera's messed up. I gotta see what's going on with my camera. Welcome in, CIA Cowboy. Thanks for the raid. Patriot veteran, heirs of Army. Airsoft Army. Welcome in, CIA Cowboy. Thank you very much. Solid Band coming in with a follow. Thank you. Hey, we're down here, New Zealand. Icebird for All suggested that we take a flight through New Zealand a couple months ago, and we're taking him up on it. And it is gorgeous country as we're flying over it. We're just splitting it right down the middle, flying north to south. And we just took a little bio break here and got a $100 hamburger. So yeah, welcome in everybody. Enjoy your joy rides up there in 18 Romeo in the top left corner as you're hitting that follow button. Much appreciated. I got to see what's going on with my camera. What the heck happened? Let's see here. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. That's what. Yeah, that's better. There we go. And looks like Treetop Flyer is making his way back as well. So that's my co-host and in real life next door neighbor and good friend, Mr. Treetop Flyer, right up there. I think you might be muted there, Tree. And then with Treetop Flyer off camera is his good friend, Hot Mike. And with us on voices. Oh, there he is. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm back. So yeah, he really likes that name. I mean, kind of, sort of. It was perfect. Oh, I loved every minute of that. But he, in all seriousness, he does love watching our streams and being over here, and he's just amazed at what we do and how we do it, the technology and all that. And I see Papa Nish here with us. Good evening.
Hello, kids. If kids is either accurate or is a compliment, your choice.
Yeah. We are a bunch of kids.
Yep, with us on voice is Papa Mish and Curtis, otherwise known as Stole Sim Pilot. So yeah.
Hi guys. Hi Mish.
Hey.
About time you showed up.
Yeah, haven't had internet for 2 days, except for a little bit last night when we got a chance to induct a new VR pilot.
Yes.
Nice.
And earlier we were talking about that, Papa Nish. So once again, thanks for your help and guidance. And Floxar would have never got that thing working. So it sure had fun last night and fun today. So yeah, lots of fun to be in VR.
New Zealand Defense Force. That's us. Yep. And I think I missed a follow earlier from STW's raid. Just want to give a shout out to Bad Turbulence and say thank you, Bad Turbulence, for the follow earlier. Much appreciated. DH Paradox is in chat. He was throwing up the jump scare. Thank you for that. You got me again. And yes, we're at NZDF. We're getting ready to kick the tires and light the fires here in a moment. Comic Crazy, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. As always, man. Nice. All right. So, is anybody going to be spawning in? If anybody's spawning in, you need another minute or two, let us know. Oh! Airsoft Army's from New Zealand. Nice.
Oh, a local.
Absolute beautiful countryside as we're flying over. It's amazing. And we're catching some wind today. We're using live weather. We just got the time changed so it's where we can see. All right, we're going to be taking off of 28. I can start taxiing over that way. So if anybody's spawning in, spawn in at 28 if you're using live weather. That way the wind will be on your nose. And yeah, let's kick the tires and light the fire.
That's right.
Sounds good.
Here we go. Parking brakes off. Mixture's full forward. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see, nav and strobe. We'll get that on. We'll get the landing light on for taxiing. And let's see if we can't get over to 28. Back taxiing is allowed. Nice. There's Papa Mish right behind me. In the LS Icon A5, the less sucky Icon A5, because it's been modified. And that thing, she'll fly stock, but she'll fly like a hot rod too. She'll get you in trouble, but she can also get you out of trouble, right, Papa?
It's like every great girlfriend you ever dated.
There you go.
Too much information on that one. We'll just let that go.
Whoops.
Ooh.
Keep going.
Yeah, I'm following you. I hope you're
Yep.
not lost.
Nope, I'm good. I'm good. And I think there's a command, exclamation LS icon A5. If anybody wants to check it out in flightsim.to, type in that command, and you'll be able to check it out and see it. Papa Mish and Chunky Flyer partnered up, and Papa Mish modified the configuration to make that thing a hot rod, and Chunky Flyer made up a bunch of different liveries for it, inside and out. Man, she's custom.
I think you're going down the wrong runway.
No, I'm on 28.
Are you?
Yep. I'm looking at a little nav map here. Sky Command! Say it isn't so! Sky Command is in chat! Welcome in, Sky Command. Yeah, I'm gonna hold her up right here. We've got, like, right now it's 8 knots on the nose, but up in the air it was like 20, 30 knots and bumpy, so a wing and a prayer.
Ooh. Yeah.
Welcome in, Sky Command. I'm almost at flops. Nice.
Connection lost again.
Solid Band loves that explanation of the less sucky icon A5. Oh, here we go, Sky Command. Someone once tried stopping the flocks. I love he comes up with different ones of these every time. They refer to it as the fall of the Roman Empire. That's great. Sky Command, man, you always deliver. Thank you. I think we are in the South Island now. Here, let's take a look real quick. I'm gonna set my brakes, and let's pull up the little nav map so people can see where we're at, and I'll zoom out. Yeah, we made it over to the South Island about maybe 40 minutes ago or so. Just to give you a reference to kind of where we are. I don't know if we're gonna make it tonight, guys.
We'll make it.
Wow, we gotta firewall this bad boy. And we're only halfway. Oh my God. Starfield.
You're right.
All right, here we go. All right, Airsoft, you know where we're at now. We started on the North Island, but now we started up at what was that place called up there? At the North Island where we took off from.
Auckland?
Auckland, yeah, that's where we took off. Auckland International last Wednesday, and got down to Wellington, and then tonight we took off from Wellington and we're heading down to Queenstown. And I'm gonna hit it. Let's do this. Flaps set. Takeoff. I got my turbo boost light on. I need to back that off a little bit. There we go. Airspeed's alive. It's alive. And we're up. Gear coming up. Nice. Come on, baby. Oh, look at that, man. One right after the other. And then when we make our turn, I love watching this turn happen with everybody. Look at that. Oh, I gotta get back in the cockpit.
Yeah.
I'll be alright.
I heard that saying that says fly first and spectate later, but I've never subscribed to it myself.
Yeah, aviate first and do everything else later.
Woo! There we go. So let's see. About 5,500 would be probably a safe altitude. Might still get some chop off the mountains though.
Go ahead and call that rip off right there.
Somebody got a rip?
Yep, it got me.
No, what happened?
Oh, darn.
Voice command for the headset.
Oh, shoot.
That's a great lesson for all you newcomers out there in Flight Sim
Yeah.
land.
Turn it
Yeah.
off.
Yep, turn all that junk off. Turn off all the assists and fly the plane. Sort of.
I don't know what I
use
said
the
either.
term. Yeah, you don't even remember the bad command.
I was just
Go on.
talking, and then all of a sudden it switched screens on me.
Oh,
Pulled
wow.
up like another screen.
Okay, when I'm stable, I'll update the rip board, but I can't update it right now. And I changed the location of the rip board. It's now going across the bottom of the hangar there. You can see where it says Rip Club in black on the left-hand side of the hangar there at the bottom left. There we go.
I think that probably would have been alright if I checked my trim before takeoff.
Paradox just
I'm
played the Rips
famous.
music.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I've been there, Curtis, a million times. Every time after I've taken off, it's like, oh yeah, check the trim. But I seldom remember before I take off.
Yeah, Airsoft Army Stole Sim Pilot or Curtis Cabal in the sim is flying with VR, and apparently there's a voice command. And when he was talking, his VR headset picked up a voice command and brought in a different screen, a different window from his PC or something, I guess, to where he wasn't able to see flying. And I think he has to replace his divot now.
Yeah, that's a polite way of saying it.
Okay, let's see if I can start getting this thing trimmed a little bit. Getting close to my desired altitude. I'm thinking about 5,500-ish.
All right, we'll go and lock that in so we get up there where you are. I want the same thin air you're breathing.
Right?
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's level her off. Okay, let's get my heading tuned in here. Should be about the same heading I had last time. Should still be there. Now we'll
Yeah, I think it's about the same.
kick that over here a little bit.
Are you guys going direct to Queensland then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Direct.
Here we
Those
go.
mountains off to the right are very impressive.
Oh, and there's a nice little pass over there too. Okay. Hey, my autopilot is not working. What the heck?
I've had trouble with mine. It's the wind. It's moving, bumping us around so darn much. It's taken one time. It took like 5 times trying to get it to engage.
Just experiencing the same thing. Trying to nose me in the dirt since I click autopilot.
Wow.
Is there a maximum number of rips you can get in a single flight?
Nope.
We've never discussed that.
Yeah.
And we could. Yeah, there's another record.
Yeah, right. There's something to achieve,
Yeah.
a skill to shoot for.
You know, then we could go out in our front yard and put a sign right in the middle, "Rip Winner."
Yeah, and just have 2 places to stick it in the ground. So depending on who's the current winner, they just move the sign.
Yeah, true.
a foot.
Oh, it helps if I put my flaps up. Turn my landing lights off. Did I put my gear up? Yeah, I got my gear up.
Okay,
Got-
1 out of 3 is not bad.
All right. Okay, let's update that Rip Club now.
It was supposed to be a perfect flight, man.
Well, Stolzen Pilot, of course, I'm curious if you ever got back to editing your runway and your airport.
Yeah, I had a little bit of time. I played with it some more, making a little bit of progress.
Yeah. Took me 2 months to make my first one, just because every time I wanted to do something, I realized they didn't know how, and I
Then
have
you
to
gotta
go
learn
watch a YouTube video and then try it a few times and realize what works and what doesn't.
I'm sorry, I was catching up on chat, and that's why I had that loud outburst there, laughing. Airsoft Army mentioned cleanup on Field 3.
Yep.
Yeah, I scattered Cessna parts from one end to the other of that airport.
Call AA or AAA, they'll tow you.
Yeah.
Okay, I got my air autopilot going. I'm happy to say. And look at the glorious view. I mean, look at that. The farmland. There's a name for those rows of bushes that separates the farmland. I can't remember what they're called. What it's called, but I think I remember hearing a name for that. And that river coming down with all the sandbars and stuff. Look at that.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
yeah, that's really
Well,
something.
we would call them kind of a windrow in
Windrow?
our farms, because you would be slowing the wind down a little bit and making the snow deposit on your land. Otherwise, if the wind keeps going, it blows over to the neighbors, and you want all the moisture you can get.
Right, that makes sense. That's interesting. I had never heard that aspect of that before. I thought maybe it had something to do with, deflecting the wind to where the seeds and stuff won't get blown away and stuff like that. But I could be totally wrong on that.
Could be that too. And also, it's just a nice little hedge to demarcate your property versus somebody else's, and that's nothing wrong with that.
This is just gorgeous countryside. Oh wow, look at this road that goes up there. I wonder if there's like a resort or something going on up at the top of that mountain up there, or if that's an access road for maybe there's antennas and stuff like that up over there.
It sure looks like there's a lot of lights just about maybe 1,300 foot down from the peak.
Let's go look. Let's go take a look.
I don't know. You don't seem to be going in the same direction that I am. So are you going back to that one, or?
No, I'm in the drone camera.
Oh, okay.
There's something going. Oh wow, you know what? It's almost like a quarry up here. I did not expect that.
Wow, look at that.
It's a quarry, guys.
Look at that. Dang, maybe with NX Cub you might be able to land there.
Oh no, it's not a quarry. My mistake. It's skiing. I can see the ski lifts now.
Oh yeah, look at that.
But man, it looked like a quarry there for a minute, didn't it?
Wow, look at that.
Oh, there's some water up here. A little reservoir. There's the ski lift at the top. Nice.
Wow. Look at that.
And there we are over there.
Wow.
Shelter belts, Great says. In Airsoft Army, when we're mentioning that river with what is it called? The mud that you can land on.
The sandbars.
Sandbars. When I was mentioning that, Airsoft was mentioning that they have a problem with runoff from these mountains. Shelter belts include protecting soil. Oh! I'm sorry. I was thinking maybe this place was called Shelter Belts. The shelter belts is the windrows, is what Great was referring to. They include protecting soil, improving air and water quality, enhancing wildlife habitat, and beautifying the landscape. And Airsoft Army says that we've got a lot of resorts, and we just saw one, just stumbled across one. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I'm still on my heading. Good, good. Yes, it's just gorgeous up here, guys.
It sure is.
Wow. So we're getting a 5-knot wind out of the north at the moment, so it's not too bad. And I should be at plenty high enough of an altitude for these mountains up ahead of us, so we should be good there. It looks like everybody else is at a good altitude. Nice. And I'm going to check my fuel. I'm running on the left tank right now. I want to balance it out, so I can still run on my left tank for a little while longer. That's good. Oh, that was that little air pocket I just went through.
Looks like there's some neat neat airports or airstrips inside that next mountain range we're about ready to go over. NZGT, NZMC. Looks like fun. And right just before Queenstown, looks like there's another one I can't quite read.
NZWF, maybe?
Yeah.
Airsoft Army, we mentioned it earlier in the stream, but next Wednesday we're going to be back down here again. And we're hoping that it'll work out where we're going to take some helicopters up to the mountainous area with the lake and stuff where they filmed Mission Impossible, and see if we can't recreate a helicopter chase or two. Oh, the popular resort is down in Queenstown, and we need to see New Zealand during the winter. Well, we can. I can change it to winter. Do I want to do this?
Oh, the power of the weather has made him power hungry.
Yes.
Turn your ice protection on first.
Right?
Yeah. Gee.
Well, you can add 14 inches of snow to the ground without dropping the temperature. So that's the other cool thing.
Oh my God! I better change it back. I can't see anything.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Never mind.
Yeah. Now we're IFR.
So Airsoft Army says they have a plane outside of McDonald's. So it sounds like there's an airplane that's sitting there on display outside of a McDonald's. Airsoft Army. It's part of the restaurant, dude. I'd love to see a picture of that if you have one. Let me put a link in here for the Discord. I would love to see that. If you have a picture to share, or if you could share it sometime in the future, that'd be great. I'd love to see that.
In Colorado Springs, there's a passenger aircraft that was converted into a restaurant. Of course, the original shape of the airplane was just way too big to put in the allotted lot space, so they lopped the wings off.
Oh, wow.
And they left just enough of the wings sticking out to scare the crap out of you when you look out the window.
Oh, man. Shoot. Well, for the longest time, and I don't know, they may have restored it, but we had a fuel station on 82nd Avenue here in Portland called the Bomber, and it had a B-17 elevated above the fuel pumps. I mean, an actual, not restored to airworthy, but certainly the fuselage wings were intact, and it was quite something to see.
Check this out. So this is the Evergreen water park here in the Oregon area that's south of Treetop and I. This is inside the 747 that you climb up the stairs from inside the water park.
Look at that.
And then you get in your tube and you go out the doors of the 747 because the 747 is mounted on the roof.
That is so cool. Yeah, look at that. What could be a better water park than that? Wow.
I think we'd be some pretty big kids in that water park.
Yep, I think so.
Right? You're looking at one. Airsoft Army is going to send a Whisper a picture. Cool. So let me open up Twitch so I can see that. Okay. I'll look for that Whisper. Let me know when you've sent it, and then I'll pull it up. Oh! I wanted to give a link to the less sucky Icon A5. Let me see if this works. LS Icon A5. Let's see if that works. There it is. So we were talking about that less sucky Icon A5 earlier, that Papa Mish, also known as Some Guy, that you can see in front of me off my nose up there in the sim. He and Chunky Flyer collaborated, and Papa Mish did some configuration on it where she flies kind of stock, but then it's a hot rod. You can use some wing warping technology and added some extra horsepower, and you can get in and out of trouble with that thing. It's a blast, and Chunky Flyer made a bunch of liveries for it, and there's the links to it. Fly Money, hey, welcome in. We are on our final leg for tonight. We are probably about 60 or 70 miles outside of our destination, so not too much longer. Probably another 20 or 30 minutes or so. And then we'll be calling it a stream. Yeah, welcome in, Fly Money.
Mine says I'm 118 miles away from Queensland.
Oh my god, well, I stand corrected.
It was showing an hour and 2 minutes on me.
Oh, guys. So earlier we were talking about VOR navigation, and I tuned in on my Nav Radio 2 the frequency for Queensland or Queenstown?
Queenstown, I think.
Queenstown. So anyways,
No?
Queenstown, I think it is. Let me look. Queenstown, yes, Queenstown.
Yeah. I was pretty solid until I heard both versions, and then I got confused.
But over here on my Nav 2 radio, I've got Queenstown tuned in, okay? And this is where we departed from. Now I can't remember. And we are out of range, so we're not getting any frequency pickup, no flags, no indication, because we're out of range. But look, this one is now in range. I'm getting a flag. That means I'm within range of that VOR station that I have tuned in on this frequency. So now I'm going to change this frequency up to my Nav 1 radio so I can use it on my course indicator here and use this to fly direct to it. So here we go, 113.60. Oh, thank you for, is that a follow? Boeing 727 Lover, thank you for that follow, man. Enjoy your joyride in Piper 6318 Romeo right up there in the top left corner. Just Boeing. It's my dad's plane in real life. It's modeled after my dad's plane. Please put it back in the hangar exactly where you found it, and please, he painted it. Don't scratch the paint, okay? What he doesn't know won't hurt me. We'll be good. All right, 113.60. There we go. And now it's showing up on nav 1. And now what we want is to have our white flag arrow and our direction arrow in the same direction. So we're flying to the VOR, which they are. And now we're going to adjust this course for an intercept. So I'm going to use the heading mode and fly an intercept course to bring this yellow bar to the middle, and then we'll be on the heading, the course that we need to be on. So let's fly that intercept and just let that ride right there for a minute. And if you watch, you'll see her start slowly moving over. She's just barely moving over right now. And I got some mountains that I got to worry about. I better climb.
I'm feeling pretty good about 5,500 feet. I think that'll make it. That first row of mountains over there, I got within 500 feet of the dirt.
Oh, wow.
But it's pretty good on this next ridge, I think.
I'm at almost 6,000.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine. Unless you're a whole lot further north from me, because that mountain over there is pretty tall.
Yeah, that's the one I'm kind of heading to on my intercept course.
Oh, well, yep.
Yeah, I better climb.
I'll probably be good.
Where the deer and the antelope play. Where Stolzen augured in. No, that wasn't.
No, that was a good play.
I'm plenty mistakes high now. It should be okay if it happens again.
I like it.
Okay, Airsoft sent the image. I'll pull that up. Boeing 727 lover says hello. Nice. Welcome in.
Just
Yeah,
off
it's
my
a
left
DC.
wing.
Oh, it's a DC-3 Airsoft Army says that we're going to be seeing at that restaurant. Go ahead, Mish. I'm sorry.
Oh, there's a little runway right down off my left wing, and I don't see it on the map. So it makes me wonder just how many airports would be in the sim if they would have caught everything. And I'm not saying that 137,000 airports isn't a monumental achievement in the first place.
Right.
Yes.
But I keep finding these little runways, obviously, private, purpose-built for a certain size airplane. And then they don't show up on the map.
Oh, good day, mate. Welcome in,
Good
Raleigh. Raleigh Mall's
Hey,
here.
Raleigh.
Okay, I'm still on my intercept for my course. It looks like I got a little bit of time. I am going to see if I can pull that up.
What's your ground speed?
My ground speed is 104. Wait. What? 158. Sorry, 158.
Okay, I should be catching up to you soon.
Oh, cool. All right, let me get this moved over. Okay, do I still have time? I still have time. Check this out. It's a DC-3 that's been converted to a McDonald's, guys. And this is here in New Zealand.
Oh, look at that.
Huh? And look at the seats where you dine, right out the windows.
Oh, man.
There's the cockpit up there.
Wow.
Okay, that's one. And let me look for the next one here. I think there was
That's pretty cool.
I think there was two. That's no whisper right there. Let's look at this one. I think they're both the same image. It was a Royal Mail plane. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing that, man. That's awesome, Airsoft Army. Okay, how am I? Okay, so my course. I'm just watching my course now. When this course needle gets closer to the middle, then I'm going to turn to the left and line up on that heading. I can be a little bit more aggressive. We're pretty far away, so it's taking a... You got the VOR station, guys. It sends out these radio signals like a stagecoach wagon wheel, right? So they go out like this, and you'll notice the farther my fingers are away from the center of my hand, the wider the gap. And that's what we're doing right now, is we're flying across to intercept one of these radials. Okay, and because we're so far away, it takes a long time. The closer you are to the VOR station, you got to be careful because that radial will come up real quick. But we're just gradually flying over to it right now, and then we'll get lined up on it. Oh, wow, that was quick. What the heck? I never seen one jump over like that before. Or did we lose it? We lost it. No, I'm staying on that heading. There, now it's back again. A mountain or something got in the way, and we lost the signal. That's what happened. And now it's back again. Wow. Wow. I was like, what the heck? Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's just gorgeous. Nice. Yeah, I was liking that music there for a minute, so I thought I'd try to incorporate it. Yeah, that DC-3 was pretty cool. So, Airsoft Army, you've eaten inside that DC-3? Oh, how's my course? Oh, I gotta look at my course. Can't forget what I'm doing. Still got a little ways to go. I could bring it in a little bit. Let me bring that in a little bit. I'm gonna adjust it.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna adjust that course so I don't have to fly over quite as far. There we go. What was that, Tree?
I texted you a picture of that Bomber roadside restaurant, or excuse me, fuel station there in Portland, Oregon.
Okay, cool.
See what you think.
Let me get that in Discord and then I'll pull it up. Oh, that's a great shot. Okay, I'm switching over to nav mode. Now it's going to pick up that course. I should be good to go now. Okay, let me get that under in real life. Beyond the hangar in real life. Let's add that photo. That's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, I thought so. That's what it looked like too.
And it's not there anymore, right? I remember seeing it in the past, but it's not there anymore.
No, I guess there's just skimming the article. It's getting restored somewhere. But I remember that was always when we'd come up to Portland from Eugene. That was always a big treat to go see that. I mean, why wouldn't you go to a gas station that has a V17 on top of the pumps? I mean, where else would you want to go?
That's right.
There we go. I actually got gas there when it was still there in the past.
Yeah, that was really cool.
And that's a B-17.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I mean that would have lasted through the years. I don't know, maybe the structure was aging or something. I don't know what the reason was. I think there's a couple of articles on it, but notice they have the fluorescent lights right on the bottom of the wings there, light up the gas station.
I was just gonna call that out. I did notice that. Yep. Yeah, that's cool.
Really cool.
I'm glad you got that image.
You know,
That's awesome.
You don't suppose they did a lousy job when they put it up, and then it started to be dangerous later on.
That's my guess. That's
Yeah.
my guess.
It was probably put up between the hours of 10 p.m. and 4 a.m.
Yeah.
with a fair amount of alcohol and
Yeah.
consumed to be brave enough just to even try it.
Oh, true, and it'd been up for, I don't know, maybe a decade or more. So what was good engineering back then maybe wasn't so good through the years.
Yeah,
So there's, yeah.
lots of reasons. There's always a great backstory on those kinds of projects.
Yep, there is. There we are flying across the tundra there. Do I have enough altitude? Oh, that's close.
Got that close there, buddy.
You guys be the judge. Gee whiz.
Well, I got a front row seat to watch you crash and burn. I mean, to watch you get. That didn't come out right.
If somebody's got some airmail or something they want to, I could pick it up going across the top of that.
Lean over and stick it right in that mailbox as you go.
Yes. Hey, look at this down here. Dam system. Canal that goes through a dam. See that down below me there?
Yep.
That's kind of cool.
Well, we're all kind of spread out here. Check this out. You're way over there. There's the water reservoir that you're looking at, way over there. And I'm over here because I'm using the VOR for direct in, so it changed my course a little bit. But look at this over here where I'm at. There's a huge body of water, and look off in the distance out there. Isn't that something?
Oh, yeah.
Look at the clouds and
Wow.
everything over there.
Wow.
I dialed up some lumpy clouds in early morning, so my sky is just starting to turn red.
Mm.
It's kind of fun when we can fly together and be at different times.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Hey, Drippy.
Welcome in.
Yeah, he
Welcome
says
in.
this is awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're having fun. We enjoy this. Just, checking out, wonderful scenery and, hanging out with folks. Good stuff.
All right, Mish, looks like I barely made it.
I wouldn't have made it since I'm a little bit further north of you, so I'm still down in the valley.
Oh, yeah.
So I kind of learned from your mistake, but don't go thinking I went and got smart or anything.
Yeah, if I can be an example for anybody, it's my mistakes.
Yeah.
Just don't do what I do.
Nice. I really enjoy having these buttons to push to change views and stuff. It really helps a lot.
Yeah, that is just flip right. Just really fun for the broadcast.
Yeah.
the stream. Yeah, this is great stuff. Just enjoying the scenery here.
And if you're just tuning in, we showed a couple of pictures earlier. As we're flying over New Zealand here, Airsoft Army had mentioned that there's a restaurant, an airplane that was converted into a restaurant. Okay, well, it's a DC-3. He told us that was converted into a McDonald's, and he shared a picture with us. So if you're just tuning in, kind of mark where we're at on the time. Let's see, we're in about what 2 hours and 30 minutes now. Wow, and take a look at the VOD, and you'll see a couple of different things. So you'll see what Airsoft shared. You'll see what I shared, where it was a 747 on top of a water park, and the doors on the roof of the 747's on the roof of the water park, and the doors are used for the slides to go back down into the water park at Evergreen Water Park here in Oregon. And then Treetop shared a picture of a B-17 bomber that was on top of a gas station here in the Oregon area years ago, that I guess is being restored now. So anyways, I just wanted to call that out, and if you're just joining us, make sure to join, look at the VOD and check that stuff out. It's pretty cool. And if anybody else has any of those kind of things, we'd love to hear it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Timestamp will be 2 hours and 30 minutes. So kind of get you where we're at right now. And it was like within the past 15 minutes. So, 2 hours and 15 minutes. Somewhere in there. There should be 3 of them. Iceberg for all. The inspiration for this stream for last Wednesday and tonight has just joined us in chat. He says maybe have a look here then, not far away from me, about 3 kilometers, Nova Park.
Wow.
Do tell, Iceberg, what is it? He says he was there with his wife last year for a weekend on your 29-year marriage. Well, congratulations on that.
Yes.
Novapark.at. Okay, let me pull it up. I got you. Let me pull that up. Actually, here's the McDonald's. I still have it pulled up. Here's the McDonald's.
Oh. So it must be anniversary, Iceberg. So congratulations.
So there's the McDonald's that's here in New Zealand. Might be in Queenstown, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that is so cool.
Isn't that amazing?
Man.
Okay, and then we're going to check out novapark.at. Let me see if that pulls something up here.
What in the world is going on?
Oh. Check this out.
Wow.
Oh my God, that was a nice anniversary.
Yeah, shoot.
Just see these images of the plane down there, just kind of peeking through.
Wow. I think you should have had all your flying buddies with you.
There it is. What the heck? Look at that.
Man.
Nice dinner with champagne. Wow. And for my dad,
Wow.
there are 3 full-size Sims at the hotel you could rent. One's an A320, one's a 737, and a Cessna 172.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing.
That's awesome. Wow.
737-200 from the Hawks.
Look at that.
Holy crap, man. I think I might have got raided or something.
How's that?
I don't know. Nobody's saying anything in chat, but it just keeps going off and off and off. Following.
I don't see anything.
Not yours. I think mine.
Oh, yeah. There is that. That I've got. That hit me before in the past. That's
Is that like a bug or?
no. It's somebody spamming you. They made a bot that does that to spam you.
I think it's showing different people each time too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a bot thing. Okay, YouTube.
Ein kleiner Flugplatz in Stölln im Havelland. Ein historischer Ort. Flugpionier Otto Lilienthal verstarb hier bei einem missglückten Flugversuch. Am vergangenen Wochenende strömen hunderte Menschen.
Recreate this flight.
Sie wollen vor allem ihn sehen. Pilot Heinz-Dieter
We're in
Kalb.
183 ground speed. What you guys got?
Der Grund liegt exakt 30
180.
Oh, wait.
Fliegerlegende.
There it is.
Das kann nur gut gehen, wenn wir keine Fehler machen.
Über Stölln reisen meist nur
Look at that.
Doch 1989 bekommt die Gemeinde von der Interflug ein
Look at that.
Flugzeug geschenkt, das nun Kurs auf den Flugplatz nimmt.
Traut seinen Augen nicht. Es ist eine IL-62, die mit Sorge, gar Angst beobachtet wird.
Oh, wow.
Und dieses Riesenflugzeug schickt sich zur Landung auf einem Acker an.
Das war erstmal nur ein Test. Die Maschine startet noch
This is in New Zealand.
zu Anflug Nummer 2.
Wow.
Vom November 89. Ein Reporter begleitet damals
It's like a great landing challenge. That's awesome.
bei der Platzbesichtigung.
It's in the Guinness Book of World Records. Nice.
62 soll in Stölln landen,
Wow.
Teil des Flugzeugmuseums werden.
Oh, that is cool.
Oh, this is Austria. My business. My mistake.
Wird es für alle das erste Mal sein, dass eine solche Landung auf dem Platz stattfindet.
Vom 100 Kilometer entfernten Flughafen Berlin-Schönefeld soll die
Oh, there's the flight.
IL-62
There's the flight we could recreate.
Problem, die Landebahn. Statt der benötigten 2500 Meter Betonstrecke hat
Oh, Germany.
hier nur 900 Meter Wiese, bis das Flugzeug
Wow.
fliegt. Um den Bremsweg zu verkürzen, wurde ein großer Teil der Inneneinrichtung vorher ausgebaut. Der 23.10.89. Hannelore Kalbach, die Ehefrau des Piloten, bangt
Oh, right over those trees.
Flug Nummer 3.
Man.
Oh my God. The ground isn't even level.
One bounce.
That looks like an. Oh my God. What the heck?
Damit das größte
Two
Flugzeug,
bounces.
das bis dahin
Oh, that's
auf
the
einer
touching.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Kalbach kommt
Holy cow. Yeah, of course that reverse thrust would throw up a dust storm.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Thanks for sharing
And
that,
was just
Iceberg.
it was just a landing challenge?
Yeah, what's the story behind that? Do it with a 747, Great says.
Yeah.
A 900-meter grass field, and he put it down. They put on the reverse thrust 50 feet above the ground. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and Airsoft Army says in New Zealand that they technically, I think I remember hearing this, they technically invented flight before the Wright brothers, but forgot to record it. I think I remember hearing something about that. Let's see. Iceberg says they got the IL-62 for a museum, which is located there. Yeah, after that, it's a towing challenge. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you get it back off the ground after.
No, I think they left it there, right? Because now it's part of a museum, I think Iceberg is saying.
I see.
Yep.
I see.
Instead of transporting it there, they flew it there.
I see.
Yep. Wow, thanks for sharing that, Iceberg. That was amazing.
Yeah, very cool.
You can have a wedding in the plane, he says.
Wow.
That's awesome. Let's take a look outside here. Oh, looking good over there. Great. We got Curtis up above us there.
How'd you stop that bot?
I think you can ban it in your chat. Do you have your ban commands on?
I think so.
So do you see like a little trash can and a little timer and stuff next to everybody's names?
Let me pull it up. Give me just a second. I gotta come out of VR.
Oh, you know what? I stand corrected. You can't stop it. I think. Yeah, you can't stop it. What I ended up doing is banning all of the entries in the chat because I didn't want them coming back or anything. But that was after the event was all over, and I think it should be over by now. Is it still going?
Yep. I think it hit
Well,
me with like 500.
Yeah, I think you can disconnect from chat for a little bit or disconnect from the stream, and then the bot should stop because it's going to be automatic as long as it gets a valid return code that it was able to push the message through. That's just my theory.
You're going Twitch.
I suppose there's even a way to shut chat off and block, don't allow any messages to come through for a little bit and just see if that'll get it to stop running.
I'm going to catch up on chat here. Icebird added, after he mentioned that you can have a wedding in that plane that they landed there. He mentioned and one time the same pilot that landed it got hijacked.
Oh, dear.
Wow.
And Airsoft Army says he runs a military collection out of his room. Okay. Jay Gibbs says, wow, I actually got the sim to run pretty well in VR. I'm not sure if it was a connection thing before or what, but the game was lagging like crazy, but it's better now, Jay. That's awesome to hear. That's awesome to hear. Let's see, Airsoft. Oh, go ahead.
We got some recent experience tweaking things, so
yeah.
If you ever want to compare notes,
you do.
We'll be happy to do it.
Yes, we do.
Let's see, the military collection Airsoft Army does out of his room is open to friends and family.
That's cool.
So if anybody has interest in military collecting, click on Airsoft Army's name there and DM him. Let's see, and okay, Iceberg says that pilot had to fight for about 5 minutes. The co-pilot did fly the plane in that time, and then got the man on his bells, and you could get over him. So yeah, wow, that's a struggle.
Man, can't imagine.
See, okay, here's some feedback from Jay Gibbs on his VR. Feels pretty awesome in VR. It helps so much. Helps so much lining up the runway from the pattern. It absolutely does. That's one thing we noticed right away.
Yeah.
Still learning the basics, Jay, and you're in good company.
Yep, we are too.
Okay.
Yeah, I've only been flying in VR for 2.5 years, so there's so much more to learn.
Yeah, you're the master of it all. I mean, you've been flying for long.
I'm always reminded of Thomas Edison, who made 103 light bulbs that didn't work before the 104.
Yep.
Guys, here's those lakes that I saw on little nav map that I wanted to make sure that I took a gander at as we're flying by them. Those things are gorgeous lakes with those mountains in there. And then there's another one over here. Wow. Isn't that cool?
Very cool.
Here's a treetops perspective here.
Yeah, and it looks like I just barely have enough altitude. Look at that, guys.
Yeah, you're living on the edge.
Yeah, that's the epitome of laziness, is not going back in and switching off the autopilot.
Yeah. Especially when all you got to do is dial up another altitude just a little higher. You know, you just can't be bothered.
I'd have to lift my arm up, and that.
Oh gosh, yes, I understand. Oh, I'm right with you, man.
Yeah, so it's like, well, I think we're gonna make it.
The life of an old retired guy, I tell you what.
Yeah. That's what it is.
I don't want anybody to think that we got it easy, because this is actually a lot of hard work.
A lot of hard work.
Oh, and I was looking forward to it. You popped my bubble, darn it.
That's all right. Once you do retire, we'll tell you the secret that it really is just the best of both worlds.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Oh, Airsoft is mentioning that it's going to be bumpy, closer to the mountains too, I'm sure. Oh, it looks like there's another ski resort or something over there.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know how you guys got so far ahead of me, but I got it firewalled here.
These silly humans and their need for gravity sports.
Yes.
I was just checking the fuel balance in my tanks and my wings. Oh, you're welcome, Iceberg. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that was great.
I'll switch back to my view here. Just chugging along. There's the lake over there. Looks good.
No, it looks like we're going to fly right over.
Oh, Jay Gibbs. Absolutely. Sorry, Mish. Go ahead, Mish.
No, I thought we still had a ways to go, but I can see the airport up there.
Oh, nice.
We just crested over a hill, and here we are.
Talking about cresting over hills, Treetop. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. There's another one. Look.
He's so lazy. He can't even get excited.
No, looking for airmail, folks. Oh, I guess there isn't any. All right. I'll move on to the next mountain range.
Carry on.
Yeah, carry on.
And guys, Fat Airlines. We need to welcome Fat Airlines to Foxtrot's hangar. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Foxtrot. I'm your host, and right above me is Treetop Flyer, my in real life next door neighbor, good friend, and co-host here at the hangar. And we'll leave the hangar doors cracked open for everybody that just rated us. Welcome in. If you smash that follow button, you're going to take my dad's plane, 18 Romeo, for a joyride. She's parked right up there in the hangar in the top left of the screen, so enjoy that. And welcome in. Welcome to Foxtrot's hangar. With me on voice is Papa Mish and Stolson Pilot.
Hello.
Along with Treetop Flyer.
And when you get done flying that his dad's plane, empty out the ashtray and don't leave your cups behind. That's just
yes.
At least pop it back off.
Yes.
Yep. If you guys take it out for a joyride, like I said earlier, if you return it the same way you found it, what my dad doesn't know won't hurt me.
Yes. Exactly. Ooh, a bit high here. Gotta lose some altitude. Yikes, stripes.
Yeah, we're doing great, Fat Airlines. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for the raid. Much appreciated. Let's see here. Can I do this?
You do anything. You're the boss here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You're our leader.
Looking to see if there it is. Let's give a shout out to Fat Airlines. Here we go.
I almost called him our fearless leader, but I've seen him
Guys,
fly. So that
thank you for watching, but also
I've seen a few rips.
World of Airports is giving us a gift because it's their 3rd anniversary in World of Airports, and all you gotta do is click on this little button down here that says "Get It."
That's all right. Planes are free. I've noticed in the sim you just kind of get more.
Yes. We
Oh.
learn from every rip.
Oh, you bet, Fat Airlines, you bet. You know, when Raleigh Mall was with us earlier, let me give a shout out to Raleigh. I got some automatic shout outs coming through, but I want to make sure we give a shout out to Raleigh. There we go.
Yep, thanks, Raleigh.
Isn't that beautiful?
All right, final here. Lots of runway to work with. Could float for a mile.
Oh, whoa. Look at that.
Oh.
I wanted to switch over to Treetop. He's landing.
Time for the landing competition.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know there was a competition.
It's called Keep It on the Blacktop.
Okay.
So it looks like some people are going to get in ahead of me, Tree. I don't know if you can, turn your camera to where you can see people coming in.
I will. I'll just get off the active here. And, are they right behind me?
Oh, I'm about 4 miles away or so. I'm following the river.
Probably not enough time to get... Okay, that's all right.
I'll land right away.
There we go. Right there. I'll
I'm
stop
just
there for a
chasing
minute.
rabbit.
I'm about 6 minutes out myself.
Okay. Now, better closer to the runway anyways. This will catch you guys. Then we can taxi up to the hangar. Or GA parking, I should say.
The South 40, where they want to hide ne'er-do-wells like us.
Yes.
And I am starting my descent here. Nice little valley ahead of me.
Oh, look at that. Runway's right here.
Now, straight over that mountaintop or to the right of it?
Let's see where you're at.
Are you following me?
I'm behind all of you guys.
It's
Yeah,
it's slightly to the left of me as I came over that mountain.
Oh, Tree, you're down on the other end, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, I'm
Do we have-
not. No, I'm not even. I'm a third of the way, maybe. You have all the runway you could hope for. You could float for. You could read a book while you float and still have enough runway left.
So what's the competition? What are we doing? Floating as long as we can? Set it down on the main landing gear and hold the
Yes.
hold the nose up as long as you can? Okay, here we go.
Yes. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful.
Holding it up.
Oh, guess who's
Holding
getting
it
hit? Guess who's getting hit with that bot?
Who now, you?
Yep.
Cyber 1707. Thank you, Cyber. Right where we're landing.
Oh my God. All right, let me get rid of that. How do I get rid of that?
I just went in and muted it.
Oh. Well, I'm going to turn my emotes off. There we go. Just turn those
There you
off.
go. Riding it on the wheels.
But can you land it on the front wheel and keep the back in the air until you
That
stop?
one's a little tough because that's just a unicycle up front.
Yeah.
I have not been practicing my unicycle skills at all, so that's going to be a tough one.
No, that's one I never mastered. Never tried, never mastered.
Now, back when the Got Gravel Vertigo came out, it had reverse pitch on the prop, and I went in and modified a couple of parameters, mostly the amount of reverse pitch I could throw into the prop, and I was able to hang that with my nose aiming down, reverse thrust, and just hover the plane.
Oh, really?
And,
oh.
And he went back and did some mods to it, apparently, to stop me from doing that. So.
Oh.
Geez. Oh, man.
Yeah, oh, man.
Kill
Is this
all the
not
fun.
America?
Yeah, I know it. All right, looking good, Flux.
And I apologize for those messages in chat. I'll see if I can't get that fixed here in a minute.
Yep, gotta make you wonder what kind of a crummy life you've got when that becomes your entertainment.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty sad.
And I don't, another thing that just bugs the heck out of me, I don't know how it is in your neck of the woods, but these graffiti people, it just drives me nuts. So here in the Portland area, as you get on the Fremont Bridge, they've pretty much sprayed over the whole sign that tells you which direction to go, to Seattle or on 84 to the Dalles. It's just how they got up there in the first place and the amount of effort it took to do that. And
Yeah.
what's the purpose? And it just drives me nuts.
Yeah, when your outlook is so bad that you're going to do that in order to make a statement, that's just it's like I got an idea for you. How about you get a real job and pay your own rent once? That's that could bring you in.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the best thing we do is just ignore it and not even talk about it, and just let if the mod is there, try to let the mod handle it. But anyways,
did
just
the
not
bots do a pretty good job.
I
mean,
no, because it was following and stuff. So I was able to get rid of all the emotes and stuff, but the chat messages are kind of hard because it says first time chat and I don't see the mod controls where I can ban it and get rid of it. So I gotta figure that out here when I get parked.
Gotcha. I got you guys in my view there, Flux.
Nice. Everybody's coming in. Let me get off the active. And I'll sit.
A little bunny with a F-18.
Oops. Yeah, you can hear that guy. Anybody else coming in? Oh, there we go.
Curtis will be coming in a second.
Yeah, we'll have Curtis.
And I think I just missed. Was that Raisins?
Yep.
Yep. And great. Just missed him. And I'm over here at the threshold. How far out are you, Curtis?
I'm on final.
Cool.
Yeah, he looks close.
Yeah, I can see your marker lights flashing off your cheeks.
There it is.
That's a good look for you.
Ooh, she is windy.
Yeah, Planet Neutral is in chat. Welcome in, Planet Neutral. Good to see you. Yeah, follow Bot Fun. It hit Stole Sim Pilot Curtis Cabot on his stream about I don't know 20 minutes ago, and then it hit me. So it's making the rounds. Nice.
Looking good, Curtis, and you're right. It was a bit bumpy final there coming in.
Ooh, look at that backdrop over there. It's amazing.
No bounce. I'm happy.
Beautiful.
Welcome to New Zealand.
Yes. Are we stopping here, or do we taxi over to GA?
Let's taxi over to GA.
Okay.
Parking brakes off. Take a look over my left.
Oh, whoops, Raisin was coming towards us. Sorry, Raisins.
Oh.
Sheesh. He was coming towards us. I should have stayed right where we were.
I got a traffic jam up here. Honk, honk.
Yeah, well, we didn't say anything, and so then here comes Raisins where we are, so my bad. I should have called that out. I see.
It's always bumpy here, Airsoft says. Take in the sights. Yeah, it's... When I was looking at Stoll Senpai's landing there, and just that backdrop of the mountains and the valley over there, that's just amazing. And then the mountains up ahead of us in the distance, and look at the atmosphere, how the atmosphere gets a little bit dirtier and dirtier. That's nice.
You know, after flying this 182 this whole flight, I kind of like it.
Oh, good.
The only thing I don't like is the view out the windows because the doors are
Cheers.
so low.
Yep, for me, that's the DA62 is the Diamond DA62 is the one that triggers my my claustrophobia.
Oops.
Where you going there, buddy?
Yeah, I was showing Airsoft my beer.
Yeah, you're looking for that looking for the snack bar, aren't you?
Yeah. So if anybody, I doubt it, but if anybody happened to follow during that bot raid follow, I'm going to be banning, or, everybody. But if you happen to follow and you send me a request, I'll entertain unbanning you. if it's a legitimate follow, but I doubt if there is one, so I'm just going to just ban them all. Yeah, the last time it happened, it was like 25 or something like that, so it wasn't too bad. But this is a good one. Oh, I said I'm not going to talk about it.
How's that working for you?
Yeah, not very well.
The human condition is still a condition. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't have scenery for this as far as I know. And look there's a construction tower up there ahead of me. And look at those mountains in the background over there. Wow.
I like those mountains. They certainly remind me of, when I glanced up at those first, I thought, this looks just like the mountains outside of, sorry, not Seattle, Salt Lake City.
Oh.
Salt Lake and south of Salt Lake, I think that's Provo area. The mountains look very similar to that.
Cool.
I don't know if this is GA or not, but it looked GA enough. I saw that Learjet over there, and that.
Oh yeah. Well, once all five of us get parked over here, we kind of will take over wherever.
Yeah, this is GA.
It's GA
it wasn't
now.
Before. It is now. Oh, that looks awesome, you guys. That just looks fantastic. Wow.
Nice.
Nice job, everyone.
Oh, so Airsoft lives here in Auckland. Or Auckland, not here. Auckland is where he lives, which is our airport that we started out from last Wednesday.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's awesome. Well, it's sure a beautiful place to live.
Sure
I
is.
gotta say. Love to visit someday.
These kind of flights just make me want to, book vacations all over the planet.
Yep. It sure does.
Then how do you choose? I mean, seems like every country's got something pretty amazing I want to go see now.
Right?
I know it. It
Okay, let's
sure
see.
does.
Look at those mountains over there. There's the pass that we kind of flew in. How's it looking over this way? Mountains are a little bit more subdued. Oh, the water, guys. Look at the water right here. And
Wow.
look how well rendered this area is. You know what? I wonder
Boy.
if I have scenery for this area, because this looks, those vehicles and everything look really well done.
They do. We've commented before that New Zealand seems to have a lot of detail.
Yeah, do you suppose maybe an Asobo employee came from here?
Oh, who knows? Yeah.
Maybe so.
I'll have to
'Cause
double.
That's just looking super.
Look at that street lights and everything there in the parking lots.
Man.
And the variety of vehicles. You got vans, you got trucks.
Wow.
I might have
Construction materials.
I might have scenery for this. I'm thinking. This looks really nice. Okay, let me see if I can get everybody.
Boy, it sure does. Looks great.
I want to get those mountains in the background up there. All right, let me see here. How can I do this?
Very, very carefully.
Right?
There is only one answer to that question.
Yeah.
I believe the proper procedure is with a bowl of soup.
Yes.
And chopsticks.
Oh dear, yeah.
That'll make it interesting.
I'm always amazed.
There we go.
I have so many friends who can use chopsticks, and they just never put in the time because I'm always way too hungry. If I didn't have to learn to use chopsticks while I was hungry, I probably could have done it.
Yeah. Sounds like Airsoft says Auckland isn't so much fun at night, maybe. But nice restaurants. Okay, well, good to know. Thank you.
Yeah, it's good to know that kind of stuff ahead of time, right? What does Great say? Great says New Zealand is the next world update. So wait before buying any add-ons. Nice. Good tip.
Okay. Yeah, that is great. Well, very fun flight, Flux. Thank you so much for planning this out and everyone for tagging along. And yeah, this is just a lot of fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. And we got to thank Icebird for all for coming up with the idea and dropping it in the Discord under future content ideas. If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be doing this. So thank you, Icebird, for all. Here is a link to my Discord. It's dangerous at night. They're in Auckland. Ooh. All right, guys. I'm gonna look for. You know what? I don't know if I should rate anybody. I don't know, like, if the guy that's in charge of the bots happened to be on StolSim's.
Yeah.
If he happened to be on StolSim's stream, right?
Yeah.
And mentioned Foxtrot or whatever, and then said, "Oh, okay, well, let's go get Foxtrot too." Or if it was a Quinkydink, and it's just a bot that's going around and hitting everybody. But anyways, I don't want to pass on the bug, so I'm not going to rate anybody tonight. And we'll just leave it at that. Yeah. Let's see. Iceberg says, I want to see it when you do it. When we do what? I missed it. I can't remember what we were saying. Good game. Always was fun. Good night. All right. Thanks. Great. Use the H4 Spruce Goose. Oh, for what? When we do the that landing challenge, Icebird, that you showed us? Landing with a big plane. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm up for doing it in the Spruce Goose. I love that bird. All right. Another future content idea right there from Icebird for all. Love it. Thanks, Icebird.
Yep.
All right. So, yeah, we're going to call the stream. I'll run credits. And once again, thanks, everybody. StolSim, Mish, thank you for getting on voice with us tonight. And Treetop, thanks for being a great co-host, a great next-door neighbor, and a great friend. Love this collaboration with you and sharing this with folks, because we'd be in the sim anyways. So why not, do it with everybody else? That's good stuff. All right,
great
see ya.
to share. Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Good night, all. We'll see you in the skies.
Bye. See you in the skies.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay.